They want the speed. This team does love to play. Like, there is... I think you're going to be needing to get relatively early on Shiva's Guard on one of the heroes. Not rush it, but you need Spirit Vessel on this Weaver as soon as possible. You're playing into Dragon Knight.
I was thinking like it's one of the best picks we could do right now, so we decided to pick him.
Well, you guys have made it something different. So that 23%, that's going to be you, I'm sure of it. All right, well, best of luck in your series. We'll go ahead and go over to our casters.
First blood coming out from Spirit as Soxa does what Soxa does, only on Night Stalker though, which is die repeatedly and then somehow win his games anyway.
And we talked about the gyro against tanking being good for the gyro. Obviously, Alchemist against Beastmaster is also traditionally good for Alk as long as he doesn't get run over in the first few waves by some really strong support. Oh, that's a good setup.
In a horrific spot.
He's just dead, right?
In all likelihood, used to get him here.
Blood grenade.
Blood grenade from Aposhka finishes the job. So 2-0 start for Spirit. This Wisdom Shrine in 5 seconds.
33 is level 6 in the fog.
He is. Are they going to get more TPs in the way? 33 is going to show himself, going to prevent that from coming out. Gets off the epicenter, but he's just going to die.
He got the shrine, though.
Oh, he does. They actually went outside of it. Okay.
They did.
Is he going to be able to get the trade onto the Weaver? As Maposhka in the trees, BZM shows up with the Dragon Tail laser from Whitemon, finishes it. So 2 for 1.
That's kind of what runes are, though.
You pick it up automatically. Kind of like, well, I mean, if Arc Warden picks up automatically with his facet, what happens then?
It's a bit of a stretch, but you're doing it in my favor, so I'll allow it. 33.
Leaves that half health. They have the vision right now, and Rue on the outskirts. Gonna get the Burrow Strike off.
Get the dive
finally gets the Swarm, but here comes Laurel with an Avalanche to get the kill.
They're really piling on heroes down here. All 4 of them down. Now, maybe we go the other way. Tundra, they might want to do this now because Soxa's hitting 6, but he gets hit by the call down.
Uh-oh. Soxa is gonna drop. Yatoro with a solo kill.
He was 1 creep away from 6.
Tundra. They're still going to poke away at this with the dragon form. It is the corrosive dragon after all. I mean, do you consider there to be any kind of standard build-up on this hero these days?
It's still going Bloodstone, right? It seems to be, at least we've seen that in a couple of games that we've cast. Still do it. Oh, nice Stalker in there.
Prevent any stun action
Easy
from
kill.
coming out. Collapse will die. BZM. Kill goes his way.
Of control in fights with just a 4-level stun, Burrow Sandstorm, and then tankiness.
Laurel wants this. He's got the haste rune activated now. Avalanche.
Not be able to
Gonna
toss.
prevent the toss from coming out.
For
Not
now.
gonna last that long.
And
though.
now he can toss.
Oh, the tree line gets off the toss, but BZM with the Dragon Tail. Is there any other follow-up?
Negative.
No.
So Tundra, plenty of tools. He's going to TP in. Blink Dagger at the ready. Oh, Laurel's in trouble here. Oh, he's cooked.
At B, initiation, Burrow Strike. Laurel is the main recipient of that. Whitemon with no mana to speak of, though. There's the Ice Path Macropire defense mechanism from Spirit, but Laurel going to get chased down eventually by Soxa.
Yeah.
And they get the kill they came for.
That's an excellent blink reveal from 33. Really, really good stuff.
That was close. Double stun.
Bonus kill and a D ward. They found everything they wanted there. Of course, in the meantime, Alchemist will just keep ramping up the gold. So this is a 30-minute Radiance.
Oh, he gets off Chemical Rage.
Still,
is it enough? No.
Not even remotely close. They could have overkilled him by a full health bar, I think.
Jeez, that was really good reaction time, though. I'm impressed, Duraccio.
Yeah.
But you did die. Oh,
There's plenty of potential
going to be
here.
spotted. BZM from the high ground. They're going to see that Collapse has now taken the Aegis. Do they want to continue to fight this? Laurel, he is going to be okay. Nice Ice Path. Oh, I say that, 33. He's going to actually help secure the kill. So another death for Laurel. This Tiny is falling off pretty hard right now. And it's not like this is a right-click Tiny, at least not now. It's the magic damage initiation. It's a very high-class word.
Beastmaster with the Aegis.
Oh, nice Ice Path with the Macro Fire. They had the vision, but now Soxa with the ult comes in. Crippling Fear is doing a lot. 33 is going to be the trade from Aposhka. Definitely not what Tundra want to see. Soxa, homing missile, dinky, but Whitemon there with the shield. And Collapse, one more Axis should do the job. Call down, going to do some residual damage. Duraccio gets the stun onto Radon, but he's gonna be able to stay around much longer. Does not have his ult right now. Burrow Strike coming in for 33 into the Breathe Fire. Collapse, loses the Aegis.
Laurel's here.
The blink. Oh, he doesn't have the blink with him at the moment, actually. Using the Avalanche to try to keep them at bay. But the Dragon Tail and the right clicks will suffice. As Radon attempting to go through the gates, he'll get out successfully as we have a double burrow strike into the epicenter from 33. He's one of the most farmed heroes on the map. The Avalanche, not quite enough. Another defense matrix onto 33. And now double stun again from BZN and company onto Laurel. Another death for the Tony, as Spirit will lose this fight.
I believe cannot eat the Beastmaster ones anymore, or was that not changed?
What do you mean, the Overlords?
Yeah, I'm actually not sure.
Uh-oh. This is a big pick-off onto BZM. He's stuck in the Macropyre, dead.
Literally cooked to a crisp. He had a 4-kill streak, so a lot of gold for Laurel.
I don't know. We've seen this bite people in the ass before.
We have. It doesn't feel like a game where Tundra just runs down and
roar
owns them
from
now.
Collapse with the drums of Slom. BZM. Is he actually just going to die solo here? Yes. Wrong place, wrong time for BZM.
Really nice way of utilizing the Glimmer. He keeps poking and prodding, but only for so long that the Dragon Tail doesn't go off. Found the perfect little corner there. That was beautiful. Excellent juke. Collapse. Oh, Dodge in the middle of the map.
All down is coming for you. Well, we've talked about it before. How will Tundra take advantage of this death that Dyrachyo bestowed upon us all?
Revenant's Brooch for Radon.
Spirit. Yeah, Yotaro very strong right now. 33, he's gonna get tossed into the call down. He's dead. And I think the fight just ends. Tundra needs to get the hell out of here.
Oh, BZM is
to the high ground. BZM pops his BKB. Looks like they want to try to fight this. Has the defense matrix on him as well, as they do focus down Miposhka to start things out. Radon on the run. BKB's already run out. Dyrachyo slapping him with those sticks as Soxa gonna try to pursue Laurel, gets breathed fired, and somehow Tundra are actually doing this. They take out Radon as well, and they're gonna perhaps take Rue. They have the vision, they have the radiance, they have the kill. 4 for 2.
You burn a lot of stuff killing the Sand King, and now you start playing zone control against Tinker. A lot of the time he's going to beat you at that game. Even if you do kill him, it takes so many resources.
Oh my god, that roar is absurd! Basically insta-gib Soxa. Roche is beating the shit out of BZM. Collapse will steal it from him, as Dyrachyo does get 1 kill, but the Roche attempt has been thwarted, to say the least. At least you can see Whitemon and Dyrachyo still want to fight here.
Oh.
Or at least trying to make it difficult. 33, he'll find Collapse. Dyrachyo will get the stun off onto Laurel, who jumps in with just the toss. And Collapse, he's going to go in deep. Has the drums of Slom, no Primal Roar. Crimson Guard to mitigate a decent amount of damage. He uses his epicenter, but it's not going to do too much here, as the homing missile's coming for you, and so is Yotaro himself.
Collapse is level 20.
Jesus.
On Beastmaster. He is having an insane game right now. For comparison,
need to get back into this game.
Still 2 minutes on Radon's Aegis. This is not an easy fight to access, but they're trying to get a flank around. Yep. Smoke breaking instantly.
Immediately breaks. Nice avalanche from Laurel to try to disengage, but a double burrow strike is there from 33. BKB now from Laurel. Call down comes out. They get the toss up. That's the death of the Sand King already. Dyrachyo still wants to fight. Laurel gonna brush it off with the BKB. Crippling Fear onto the Weaver. Can they get him before it goes up? Yes. He does die. 33 buys back into the game. Laurel wants to get the hell out of here. Will TP? No. Burrow strike finds him by 33. Dyrachyo will slap him to death. Miposhka will be next as well. So 3 dead. Aegis still intact. Did cost a buyback again. So that's the second buyback from 33.
Yep.
And they know. Spirit or Tundra knows, I should say. Big avalanche onto 3. The BKB from Laurel. He's all alone though, not doing too much damage. Radon with a flat cannon just ripping through, but that's 2 dead for Spirit. It's just Radon doing the damage, and now he tries to run. The Dragon Tail is there. Collapse gets off the roar. They want to try to contest with this, but the BKB finally comes out from Radon with the Satanic to follow, but he is just getting run down. Soxa, is he actually going to be the one to finish him off? It's going to be close, but Dyrachyo comes in. Whitemon with the laser. 3 dead for Spirit. Collapse is next. Not even a remotely close fight, as Tundra take it easily.
Okay, I need to see a replay of that. I feel like Beastmaster showed up super late to that fight somehow. Did he get zoned off by anyone, or?
Must be nice to have a support that can just sit back there, put these goddamn machines on the map for you to heal. Concoction actually hits onto 2. BZM with a follow-up Dragon Tail. The Avalanche to try to dissuade them from going any further, but the Burrow Strike is there. Primal Beast, or Collapse gets off the ult, as they're going to try to focus down 33. He's going to get shielded by the Tinker. Collapse getting chased down by Dyrachyo. He's going to have another Concoction to go. He's stuck in no man's land. He is dead, along with the Gyro, and that just might be it, Cinderin. 2 cores dead for Spirit with no buyback to come. Tier 4's next on the list for Tundra. One more fortification for the road. And they're going to see very shortly that there's absolutely no buybacks for these cores.
Spirit tried to throw almost everything they had at the Alk Aegis in the first part of this push, and they didn't even get him down to less than 40%.
Laurel going to try for it because the Avatos is just not enough damage. And they get the Weaver. The Lotus not working out too well there. And there you see Laurel's Aghanim Scepter. Just not enough as GGs are called in this game number 1. Tundra looking quite good.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get Tinker again. I just think Tundra are on a different level with this hero. Not to diminish the impact of all the other players, of course. They just played a very great game overall.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of those games where we could easily would have been praising Lau if they were to win. Like Lau on his tiny, multiple times they put a high ground on the wall. A ward on the high ground. He instantly jumps.
Oh, what? Like, this is what we expected. The game 2, things are gonna get much spicier. So we have overall last pick of the game to be Slark, and we also have 23 pick to be Clanks, which are both of them are kind of meme heroes, but
Considered the favorite to win the whole thing, but the top is tight in Pro Dota. Anyone can beat anyone.
Yep, as we're going to see the Burrow Strike into a Sunstrike onto Yatoro. BZM with the first blood. It's the BZM show already, Cinderin. Yeah, it's not the BZM show in specifically the mid lane, just the game in general.
It's good for him that he got the first blood with that Sunstrike because he's actually getting bodied mid despite having first blood. 23 and 12 to the 10 and 4. We'll get some help though from Soxa, but Mikoshka here to turn it back around. And is this really helping? Probably not.
Well, he tanked a lot of spells and mana was consumed, so maybe BZM will get some space as a result, Cinderin.
But if he hadn't gone here, a Night Stalker Jakiro wouldn't have either. So
yes, it's a chicken and the egg type of situation. Ooh, very close. Now Collapse playing, of course, the best offlane in the business. Centaur has the double bracer.
Oh, big damage here.
Duraccio has to pounce away, but the tree line is not going to be his friend. Rue gets the last hit. Very good as the mid lane now. BZM getting drawn into a horrific fight. Maposha is going to be traded by Sox, who eventually shows up. A very rare Day Stalker kill, if I do say so. So you have the Centaur who's going to want to go blink at some point. The Dragon Knight as well, potentially. As Soxa, he's going to be food. Laurel showing off that dragon form, and the Breathe Fire will connect.
I think Spirit's lineup as a whole can be extremely oppressive if they get the ball rolling. As much as I talk about the vision from Tundra, if the heroes from the Radiant are playing, improves that for you. And on top of that, of course, it is one of the items against Invoker and Sand King, because they do so much uncontrollable damage.
Yeah. 33.
Speaking of Sand King, he is trying to cut
very dead boy
his way back to his own base. Successfully.
Yep, he does that very well.
Duraccio
gets the pounce off onto Collapse, but Collapse is going to be A-okay. Is this the pounce facet? Yes.
Yep. Under Barracuda.
Well, Laurel going to try to finish off the tower. 33 trying to bait him in. Epicenter. Tornado's going to set him up. A lot of the Epicenter's pulses do not hit as Whitemon comes to play as well. The Meteor is going to be dodged, and now the Stampede to get away successfully. And guess who shows up? Yatoro with a damage rune. Down goes Whitemon. Tundra's early game, kind of a disaster right now.
The mid tower's going to fall as well. It needs 3 attacks from the Clinks. Not even exaggerating. The Warlock games of Whitemon have been outstanding, but not this time.
Doesn't he have Grimoire?
He does. He has 1 charge on it.
That's not very much.
That's what I'm saying.
Soxa. Oh, they're going to get the Sunstrike opening. Yes! Yatoro is dead. Tundra desperately needed that.
That's a big kill.
And Spirit.
Some work to be done there on Tundra's side. Their lineup also sucks at pushing, right?
Yeah, Rue's going to set this up. Laurel's going to Dragon Tail. 33 burns. And now level 6 online for Rue. Collapse in the triangle. Whitemon does have the Chaotic Offering. Soxa to the south. And here comes 33 as well. They're going to get the silence to start things out. Whitemon trying to save that Golem. He's going to use it. They need to get everything they can get.
They're killing mid, though.
Yeah, BZM is traded out. I still have just a soft spot for the Gorilla, personally.
Yep. You also have a cat called Monkey.
That's right. I love apes. 33. That's why I'm friends with you, Cinderin. Root and Collapse. On to 33. The Stampede didn't feel necessary at all, but
it sounds good though.
It does. It's very satisfying to use. are going to group up for this eventual tormentor, Doraccio. 33 is going to miss his burrow strike. He's going to get Dragon Tail. Soxa getting a nice silence. Is only on the one. Chaotic Offering comes out. 33 though. He ticks away already. Soxa is going to be next. Thought that Fatal Bonds might have been a turning point, but it's a little bit too far behind now.
Stompy by nature. Whether or not the ideas of the teams, that's I think that's one of the tricky things for the teams as well is...
Oh boy.
Oh, see you later, BZM.
And this is scary when you have a bounty hunter on the team. I mean, maybe slight nerf.
Do you think they're buffing the red one again?
Yeah, I think they buff the red one slightly.
Oh, man.
And then they'll nerf the green one slightly, just barely.
Okay, and the blue one stays as it is.
Blue one, I mean, they have been picking it, but maybe it gets slightly touched.
Okay, gets the burrow. That is...
Burrow into death, but the Chaotic Offering comes out from the other side. Stampede to disengage entirely. Breathe Fire consumes 33. And now the reset successful for Spirit.
And this is a lot of spells from Tundra already used.
Not going to hit. He was going on to Laurel, but the 4 staffs are there. Sunstrike, boom! But Laurel not going to die quite yet. Has to be careful with the Fatal Bonds. Will TP back to base. They find Soxa on the sideline.
Yeah, Slark is very risky pick at this level of Dota. Even if you do well in lane, you need to have a way of bridging the gap.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Down goes Whitemon. There is the Cataclysm, but it's dodged by Radon because there's no stun setup. 33 though. Epicenter Burrow Strike up to 2. Do they have the damage? Collapse is going to go in casually with a hoof stomp. 33 in the cover of his Sandstorm. Will eventually burrow and surely he's dead here.
Yep.
Yes. This is a stomp. What can Tundra do? Epicenter is up. Tower's already gonna drop. This was quick. Got that Deso with 18 charges now, as there's a hoof stomp from Collapse. And that was a Sand King. No longer. Does have buyback on 33. Gonna get the range racks uncontested, and oh, that's a big Fatal Bonds. They do have to respect that.
See you later, 33. You already blinked into the camp.
Hoof stomp, double edge, dragon tail. Doraccio is watching, learning, dark pacting, shadow dancing, surrounded, ice path missing, dual breath connecting, silence inside of him. He has perished.
Get a on the game. They will resort to splitting off and dying.
Yatoro, another kill.
It could happen in the next 10 minutes. He might just attack someone.
Who has the lowest damage on Tundra this game?
If I had to guess, I would say Slark.
You think so?
Actually, maybe not. Maybe yes.
It's going up in the ranks now. Hey, that's going to be a kill onto Maposhka. Doraccio on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Radon is going to be spotted. Tornado going to clip 2. Actually 3 if you count Rue. That rhymed for some reason. That's how English works, it seems. Rue's going to be able to force staff to the low ground. Soxa getting beat down by Laurel. Not able to finish the job, though.
It's got a lot of stacks on 33. 40 stacks. 40 stacks. Hold your horses, Shannon. 40 stacks.
Doraccio
40.
Has 40 stacks.
40.
He is using it to farm Ancients.
He's farming them faster than ever.
The enemy is smoked. They know that he is a greedy boy. Collapse. Gonna lead the way. There's the Dragon Tail. Into the hoof stomp. Do they have the damage? Of course they do, because they're up 24 fucking thousand gold. Get this shit over with. Get to game 3. It's 30-5 for God's sake. Jesus, 8. End it.
Now, unfortunately, when you buy back Shannon, you lose all your stacks.
That's true. Collapse. Not able to get the hoof stomp. Has the Shivas. As Doraccio's going to get some stacks off. Uses the shard to keep some cover, but they're going to go on for 33. He's dead. Has buyback. That was Doraccio. No longer. Soxa, you are dead. That's 2. Down for Tundra. 5 versus 3. 31,000 net worth lead at 32 minutes with a 33-5 lead. And more buildings will be destroyed. 33 into the Cataclysm. Still something is hit.
Everything missed.
Absolutely nothing. Everything. And the GG's finally come out. 4,200 gold down the drain on the Invoker. Literally 0 heroes hit because they have no stuns on this team, it seems. and that's game number 2.
And they say good game, but did they mean it, Shannon? That is the big question.
Most of your damage is going to be magical, coming out from that Invoker, coming out from Sanking, and then you also have Pipe on a Centaur, which makes the game pretty much unplayable, especially because they're staying ahead, getting that extra bit of a gold.
Does push. Take towers.
It does, and yeah, I don't mind it. I think that was kind of the best recipe to pressure Spirit, is taking that tower, force the bear to the jungle, and then if you can also then take the mid tower from Puck, it's 2 tier 1 towers taken very early.
Yeah, we should mention the CS in the mid lane, which somehow in the hour pause
Did not change. That's crazy.
No, we didn't mention it once. Radon, though, Yatoro, gonna be fed a Lotus, but he is gonna get first blood. And we do have a kill in this game, and it is Soxa taking it. Beastmaster can be very intimidating. Now, how does an Ursa feel about a Beastmaster in this kind of stage? It looks like he's kind of scared.
Oh, that was bad timing on the jump, actually.
Blood grenade. Radon, is he gonna die again? Yes.
Yep.
33 will claim it this time.
The last pick, Beastmaster, mad impact so far. The dust is going to miss on Rue. He did cut up to the northeast, but is it fair to say Tundra are kind of winning all 3 lanes, at the very least by a decent-ish margin?
Oh, we got the coil. The shield rune is already gone. Miposhka and Radon coming to play. The toss-up.
Some big-ass
Whitemon is in the area. Does he have Grave? He does. Does he need to even use it? A nice avalanche. BZM will eventually get Grave, but I'm not sure if he can get out of this.
I'm sure he can't.
Radon and Miposhka finish the job. Laurel secures the regen rune. That is a very good turn of events for Spirit. And 33 now level 6, as Soxa will run into Miposhka and Rue. That will lead to his death. Lose Your Orb actually finishes the job as Whitemon. The poison touch onto Miposhka. BZM looking for a toss target. He'll get it. Down goes Miposhka. So 1 for 1.
3 looking to.
Oh, a dust. Rue finally found.
Yeah, he's done for.
He has Roar. Doesn't need to use it. That's an easy pickoff for Tundra. Nice job from Soxa.
And they're going to turn this into a push. This is such a fast Helm of the Dominator. This game could snowball out of control for Tundra right now. This is the luxury you have, and Lifestealer has a totally free lane, right? You can just sit up there. Doesn't care about a bad end. They're both just farming, whatever. Means everyone else is free to move.
There's the Roar. And Rue will be the recipient. He's going to die easily as the coil comes out, but...
Collapse TPing for this.
33 is going to be not so fine, actually. The Waning Rift brings him back into the arms of Laurel as Whitemon's going to TP into the bot. Soxa going to get graved and should be able to TP out.
Yeah.
So 1 for 1 in favor of Spirit this time. Although Collapse is...
he has a skill point available.
Global Silence is popped. And that will be in a defensive measure to get Collapse and company away, although he has to be careful. How is that enough damage? It's a double damage. Oh dear. BZM with the tree toss.
And you could tell Collapse wasn't expecting that to kill him because he didn't even skill his ulti.
Yeah, true.
He didn't even skill it after he died. We've seen that earlier this tournament where the players are a little bit slow to react but still skill it.
Well, I didn't think it was going to kill him either. He didn't see that there was a damage room in the near future.
This should be able to force his ult, and they're waiting on follow-up here. Oh, he
gets a nice little courier. Very good steal.
But
and Dyrachyo chasing. He doesn't really have much damage. As Collapse will pop his ult a little early. And here comes the knuckle projection from Dazzle. As the creeps will ravage, and Collapse stuck in a corner, taken out by BZM.
Feels very hard for Spirit to fight right now, so Tundra piling on the pressure.
Oh, well, Dyrachyo doesn't have Infest this time. But do they have the damage? The Blood Grenade, the track?
Dude, surely not again.
Luxury Orb is coming. Dyrachyo, can you do it again? No. Waning Rift is enough. They find the distance. Not full projection used.
Yeah, now Spirit might just chase them.
Yeah, and this
Kill the dragon.
Black Dragon is dead. BZM
Collapse does not evolve.
About initiating. Laurel's going to get the Waning Rift and a coil onto 2. They're both going to snap it. They're going to focus down the Dazzle first, it looks like. But the Abaddon's the one that has to be careful. Collapse just gets collapsed. Whitemon, TP out, successful. As 33 taking the brunt of the damage from Radon, is going to get pushed back by the Wild Wing Ripper. But you can see Laurel going in, finishing off Soxa. He gets a double kill on the 33. BZM with a huge Avatos onto Radon. TP out. He's fine. Maybe one day. The Avalanche is actually going to find Puck initially, but BZM is very low on mana now, very low on HP as well, as the Urn is applied.
Nice blast.
Oh, he
They
gets
get him.
roared. That's going to be the death of him. Big kill from Tundra, and that's going to turn into a Roche.
Now, will he buy back for this, potentially? They know BZM is low. He has a regen rune. Exactly rocket science based on the previous movement of the heroes, but
He scans.
could still get caught off guard. He's going for the wave.
Okay, Avalanche, but there's the enrage from Radon. He's going to get some last right clicks. As there's a Nothro projection from the support, and he has nowhere to go. Big kill for Tundra.
I'm honestly a little bit surprised he got caught.
Arl
wow,
actually
whoa,
does
whoa,
not
whoa.
phase shift, was not looking in that direction, it seems. Ice Blast hits, and he's dead.
Oh, these are some big kills that Tundra are just getting for free. Both side lanes, nice picks.
BZM, toss back, collapse. This is a harder one, especially with the Rue nearby. Duracho is going to show up with that Radiance. Collapse has already popped his ult.
Soxa is burning
the
out.
urn is going to be enough. Are they actually going to chase this?
Searing
Collapse
Signet is
doesn't
so
have-
good on Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, this is very annoying to deal with. There's a big toss back onto Maposhka, so another death, rather. I don't know, I'm not the
I can
analyst.
just keep yuling. You're invulnerable forever.
That's true. That is a lot of invulnerability. Open wounds to start things out. Tower's dead. Backdoor protection kicks in, though. And Duracio leading the way. Radon's going to jump in. There's the Yule Scepter from Duracio. Coil again expended, but there's a big Ice Blast onto Radon. Popsy and Rage trying to run away. There's the roar on top of him. He's dead. 65 seconds of no Ursa. Maposhka's next. No way to get back in the game either. They blow up the Abaddon. Collapse does have buyback, but this push is not stopping anytime soon. They find the Bounty Hunter in the back. He gets up a couple tracks, but he's going to die shortly after. Double kill for 33. 2 buybacks available for Spira. This is a second lane of racks. As GG's come out, they cannot withstand the Yule Scepter of Divinity.
Damn. That was a really, really cool way to win this game, I have to say.
Wow.
I'm very impressed. I mean, it's one thing that their lineup obviously had really strong tempo and had the ability to do this, but damn, that was super, super cool to bring all of these Yules into play in this situation.